Hello guys, welcome to my channel. Enjoying the vibes, very nice vibes. Yeah. Let's see what's happening. Let's see what we need to know. I feel like so there's this energy of having like feeling like you've had to do everything alone, feeling like you have to do everything alone, blah blah blah. I feel like there's an energy of it might be somebody surrounding you, or it might be a friend, it might be maybe even like just an acquaintance, somebody random, that like has some kind of higher perspective on your situation or on how you're feeling. They have some kind of understanding of something, okay? And I feel like they're gonna like help you. They're meant to help you navigate like something that you're not privy to, that you might not see correctly or something like that. Let's see what's happening. This might be a guide as well, but speaking of spirit guides and stuff also makes me feel like doing it alone and shit like that. All right. I also want to say I'm trying to make it quick because I don't want to be caught up in the rain. The Four of Clubs. This might even, you know what? This might even be if you are on a spiritual lover's quest, a spiritual lover's journey. This is obviously also your twin flame, your soul partner, your, your beloved, your Abibi, your best friend. Like, I kind of want to call it your soul tie. I don't believe in soul ties per se, but like your soul tie, so to say, your vibe, right? That's like, I don't know, like, I'm getting the vibe of they might be feeling something similar to you, but I'm actually getting more that it's kind of like they know about you, or they know about a certain situation about you that you might have not shared, or something like that, right? I feel like this is you know what the message is. I feel like you need to recognize like you're not going to be doing it alone anymore. Some things I'm not necessarily feeling a burden being lifted from you. I just feel like you're not going to be carrying something alone. You're going to be carrying your own load, but there might be somebody carrying their load alongside with you, which I guess is what life is, you know. Not that life's a load, I'm just saying, for some reason. It might be a very good load, it might be a load of blessings and celebrations, who knows. I'm just getting this vibe of somebody understands you, or like realizes something about you that you might not fully know, or like you might think it's very much hidden, or you might not even know this about yourself. And yeah, they're like it's meant to kind of bring you into that state of celebration, that state of enjoyment and marriage. I also feel like if you're dealing with like a relationship situation, I also feel like there are actually people surrounding you that are actually trying to help the situation along. You know, usually the stories are so negative of like there are people surrounding the relationship trying to control it, trying to take it away. In this case, I actually feel like there's a lot of support surrounding, like you might not even recognize the spiritual or energetic or behind the scenes support happening. You understand what I'm saying? But this is marriage. This is celebration. This is happiness. Home. You know, being understood, accepted, and felt. And I keep wanting to say like you're about to not do it alone anymore, something like that. So you're about to not do it alone. Nine of Diamonds, and of course the Nine of Diamonds would show itself, the alone card, you know, the card of aloneness. But I feel like, you know what, I actually feel like this Nine of Diamonds is this vibe of disbelief. It's kind of like, but not disbelief. It's literally like I can't believe it, but it's also this belief of like prove it to me, like like show me though, like, which is interesting because like I don't feel like it's coming from a bad space. I feel like you're obviously in a nine of diamonds because you had to do it alone. Otherwise, you would be in a 10 of diamonds, or you understand what I'm saying. But does it matter? It doesn't matter that you're wanting proof or that you're wanting like the proof is in the pudding kind of energy. Like obviously, because you are the proof in the pudding to yourself already. So whatever wants to kind of attach to that or mix into that has to do that too. Obviously, right? So don't like misjudge or anything, but do you recognize that like whenever something doesn't manifest correctly, it's because you channeled that frequency incorrectly in your own reality. Okay, always remember that, just on a side note. But again, this four of clubs, this four of wands is coming in to show you don't have to do this alone anymore. You did it alone anymore, and to some extent perhaps you wanted to do it alone. You wanted to learn how, you wanted to see what's happening there, blah blah blah. Now you don't have to. I also feel like this nine of diamonds is basically just the universe telling you like in some way perhaps you had to do it alone, or perhaps you wanted to do it alone because you wanted to learn how to not lose yourself within your person. You wanted to learn how to not lose yourself within the world or something. Okay, not necessarily as in your light being dimmed, but it's kind of like, I don't know how else to explain it. It's kind of like just losing yourself. Okay, you know exactly what I mean by that. The two of diamonds. Yeah, but see, this is, I feel like, reflecting. This, I feel like, is you juggling your own desire for... I quite honestly, like this four of clubs represents intimacy as well, because it's about family, it's about marriage, it's about celebration, you know, it's like something very close-knit. But like you're juggling this close-knitness with like your own independence. It's like you're juggling dog and cat energy within yourself. And I'm seeing that cat dog, cat dog, meow meow. But alone in the world is a little cat dog. That's actually very alone in the world is a little cat dog. That's actually very interesting. If you know that cartoon, it's a strange cartoon from the like 90s or the early 2000s. It's about a dog and a cat that's conjoined, like they're one like sausage thing, and like one side's a dog and one side's a cat. That's what I'm seeing here. Okay, I feel like this nine of diamonds also with this two of diamonds, like that's the 11 of diamonds, not even just the 10 but the 11. Okay, again, that like 11 kind of energy, right? But the whole idea of that nine of diamonds is for the universe to also show you that not only shouldn't you lose yourself within your person or this life or this blessing or this relationship, but I'm even getting this vibe like it would be okay if you lost yourself, because you're steady enough within yourself now. You're like strong enough within yourself now. You know yourself enough now to find yourself back to yourself. You understand? So even if you did lose yourself, it would be okay. So you're entering a win-win season, a win-win situation, a win-win relationship. And the wind is picking up finally. It's about to rain. The clouds are moving in. The Queen of Diamonds, and this is something you've manifested with your own desire, your own willpower. There's actually the burden that I was feeling. But I feel like the burden was disbelief. The burden was you. I feel like in some way, like you were your own best friend, but also your own worst enemy, as in like, and I'm not saying it's bad, but sometimes energetically it's like that's not good enough. That's not good enough. You know, again, I'm not saying it's bad. It's just kind of like, you know, take it easy on your manifestations, kind of vibe. And the queen of clubs is like very independent. Okay, that's the cat energy, that black cat, like showing the ass kind of energy again, right? So you were juggling your own desire and need for intimacy, celebration, blah blah blah, with your own desire and need for independence. But I feel like you finally found that like equilibrium, and that's why this relationship, this marriage, this home life, this celebration, this all of the above can actually finally come in. Like I said, you're not going to be carrying 4 of hearts, 6 of diamonds, 10 of diamonds. You're not going to be carrying your you're not going to be carrying your burden alone anymore. You're not going to be, that 4 of hearts is also like, while you're carrying it alone, or while you're sad, while you're in this state of like or trying to alchemize, trying to manifest, the universe is like, here's both. Here is this relationship within which you get to be completely vulnerable, but also completely what's a good word? Not independent, not detached. What's a good word for this? Because free. I don't know. Like, you know, freedom. This is a celebration, a relationship, a person, a home, a family that you can literally be free with. Even free, especially free within your like confinement, within your depression, within your slavery is what I'm hearing. I don't know what that's about. Jesus, you know. Because this is it is a hectic energy, but yeah, you're about to not be doing it alone anymore. This has been a long time coming, as we know. But even if the journey is slow, it is a 10 of diamonds. It is a 10 of diamonds journey, meaning you might be at the 7 of diamonds now or the 9 of diamonds now, but it is becoming the 10 or the 11, meaning it's something to last forever ultimately, you know. A person to never leave your life, a foundation that's never gonna crumble, a manifestation that's always just gonna get better, okay? Especially when it comes to, very specifically, you not having to do it alone, okay? Thank you so much, guys. That was your reading. Thanks, Dad, for the power. Where was I? Thank you so much, guys, for the reading. Thank you for liking, subscribing, donating, contacting me for a personal reading and session. Everything is in the description box down below. I will see you again for another reading tomorrow. The weather has been like really intense this summer. Like the storms and shit, the thunder and shit. It's actually been like very intense. More intense than usual. Which I quite enjoy. Like you said, Zeus ain't having no shit no more, right? Okay, anyway, let me go.